I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
I'm not even supposed to be here today! Oh, fuck you!
Come on, you want me to drive? You're supposed to be suicidal. Remember, I'll
Anybody
drive.
a drive?
Get in the car.
Fuck me in the ass. Fuck you, you fucking stupid cunt.
Hey everyone, it's Corleone here, and I'm here with a brand new reaction. And this reaction is going to be for a Cody Leach video. For my headphones in, this is going to be for his top 10 most anticipated movies of 2025. So I'm interested in checking this video out, and this will not be a picture-in-picture reaction. This will be a headphone reaction, so it's more of a commentary reaction. For which films I'm not hyped for, and which films I hopefully we'll see about. But once again, Cody Leach is a great YouTuber, one of my favorite YouTube critics of all time. And keep in mind, some of these are just my opinion that I'm about to see on this list. So, it's just for the video. So, with that being said, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, play. Alright. There we go. Saw. Guys, Saw 11 is number 10. Look, as surprising as Saw X was, I don't want any more Saw movies. I think 10 is enough. I wasn't really too excited for Saw X either, but Saw X, I don't think Saw X is the best of the series. I don't think it's the best sequel of the series. I still think Saw 2 and Saw 3 are slightly better, but Saw X, I will admit, was actually kind of surprising. I didn't expect it to actually be much better than expected. I thought Saw X was going to be terrible. But in a way, I kind of wish, part of me does kind of wish that was the real Saw 3, to be honest. I think that would have been a better Saw 3. Because technically, and even though it's kind of a mid-quel, they don't really foreshadow the events of Saw 2. But Saw 11, I don't know what this is going to be about. If this is going to be them trying to set up, Mark Hoffman, I don't want to watch that because I hate the Mark Hoffman character. Why would I want to watch something like that? That's probably the worst apprentice of this, probably one of the worst characters of the series. Keeps coming out, escaping every single scenario for no build-up whatsoever. So no, I don't want to see that character again. But let's continue the video. They weren't. I'm not. Enjoyed it, but I didn't overly love it. Like a lot of critics did. The first one's still better. No. Nope. Predator Badlands? No. Here's a word of advice. Stop doing Predator movies. Please. No more Predator movies. No more Alien movies. Enough milking those two franchises to death. I thought Prey sucked. I thought Alien Romulus sucked. Like, how they tried to tie Predator 2 to Predator 1 and Prey was a shitty idea. Explaining the whole pistol that Danny Glover got at the end, or John Harrigan got at the end of Predator 2. And somehow the Predators get killed by this random girl. No. I don't know why we need to milk this to death. Like, another thing. Prey didn't even go to theaters. At all. It was dumped to streaming. So no, not excited for Predator Badlands. Predator and Alien both need to die. Please. No more of those damn films. Tired of seeing that get milked to death. Each their own. I hated Prey. Third Knives Out. Okay. Knives Out. I've seen Knives Out. 1. And I thought it was overrated. Okay? And no, not just because you just didn't like it because it was directed by the guy who made The Last Jedi. No, I didn't like it because I thought it was badly written. It was boring. I thought it was overhyped. Chris Evans played a role where he's just there to humiliate himself. Captain America getting puked in the face, getting thrown up in the face at the very end. Yeah, it's great humor right there. Love seeing a girl puking on his face when he gets arrested. Like, all the family in that movie are unlikable dipshits. It was hard for me to root for any characters. So I didn't bother with Glass Onion because I hated Knives Out 1. And I have no interest in checking this one out either. Oh, yes. Ballerina. Yeah, okay. I'm excited for that. Ballerina. Probably the one. So far, I think Ballerina is probably the only one I'm really interested in next year. Probably the only John Wick spinoff I'm interested in. And also the only John Wick spinoff I'll likely ever have any interest in. I think this is going to be the last John Wick movie I'm watching. Because after this, I'm going to be done with the franchise. For me, the franchise chronologically ends with John Wick 4. As much as people are going to come in the comments saying, I disagree with you, that was a horrible way to end John Wick with him dying. Like, I can see where... I can understand some people did not like John Wick 4. But I personally did. I thought it was the best sequel since the first one. as good as 2 and 3 are, like, they're kind of really a lot of action scenes, and John Wick 3 kind of gets a little over the top with him being a little too immortal. So that was one of the problems I had with John Wick, and John Wick 2 kind of gets a little too slow at times. So, like, John Wick 4 felt like the best sequel since the first film. And I felt like it was a good spot to leave it alone, but Lionsgate wants to do a 5th one. I hope that doesn't happen, because John Wick 4 is a good send-off to the series. Yeah, there's some things I didn't like about it. Like, I did not like Chiron being killed off. I did not like the scene of him falling down the stairs. Like, that got way too repetitive and way too silly. I think the stairs scene should have been cut out. That was just dead there to make the scene longer. And, like, it's cool to see Scott Adkins, but his fight was a little too over the top, and I did not like the bit where he yelled, "Why won't you just die?" Like, of all the lines Scott Adkins' character goes out on, you have to make him say that, really. Like, he could have said, "Curse you all the way to hell" would have been a better line, not "Why won't you die?" That line has gotten way too old. Like, that line's been overused to death. So yeah, I didn't like that Adam say that for his final lines. But other than that, I like the rest of the film. Ballerina is set between John Wick 3 and John Wick 4, so it'll be nice to see, like, John Wick's brief scene of, like, what happened with him between the events of those two films before John Wick 4 happened. So Ballerina is going to be the last John Wick movie I'm watching. Then other than that, though, like, my John Wick journey finished with John Wick 4. Yeah. The Running Man remake and number 10. We don't need a Running Man remake. Besides, we already had a Running Man We technically already had a Running Man remake. It's called this. Like, I'll just turn down a little bit. Glenn Powell, really? Yeah. It was fine Top Gun Maverick, but the one from Twisters, the wannabe Bill Paxton from Twisters, really starring in this remake, like, guys, to me this felt like this was kind of a Running Man remake, and you know what? I think I'd rather watch, this felt like a much better Running Man remake, in my opinion, than what we're gonna get with this. I haven't seen The Accountant, but where anybody really asked, guys, I haven't seen The Accountant, but this is number 9 now. It's The Accountant 2. Did people really say they wanted a sequel, though? Not sure we really need I haven't seen it, but I don't think even we need a sequel to The Accountant. I haven't seen The Accountant 1, though, but not sure it needs a sequel. Hmm. Yeah. Nah. I don't need Squarespace. Me neither. I saw the trailer Nosferatu. But when it said from the studio that brought you everything to roll at once, and I was like, okay, this could be interesting. Well, yeah, I'm like, I hope this can be like everything. I hope this, for an A24 comedy, this could be like everything everywhere all at once. I hope it can have that kind of little story again, because that's definitely A24's best movie. So I hope they can do something like that again with this movie. Mm-hmm. Big fan of Jenna Ortega too. One of the few actresses I love in today's world. No. The Black Phone 2? Okay, I'll pause it for this one. What's so exciting about the Black Phone 2? Okay. Look, I love the first film, but we don't need a sequel. This movie, okay? This movie had a beginning, a middle, and an end. Okay? How the movie ended. Finney finally grew a backbone. From that final phone call he was going to receive from his dead friend Robin, the day was the day he was got to fight back. So when the grabber arrives and has to kill his brother before his brother can free him when he finds him there, it's like that phone doesn't work, but then Finney then pretty much strangles him with the phone, traps him in that pit he tried to escape out of, which didn't there, traps him there, causes him to break his ankle, and he hears all the dead people, the kids that he killed on the phone. Today's the day, motherfucker. I couldn't kill you, so Finney's gonna do it for me. Finn's arm is mint. And then, yeah, Finney snaps his fucking neck. Kills him, gets his fucking revenge. One of the most satisfying horror deaths in a long time. And definitely this was easily one of the best experiences, best horror films I watched in the theater. Very sad. It was so satisfying to see him kill this guy. But Blumhouse apparently thinks, fuck that, we need a sequel, and we need the grabber to be the new Leatherface. Why? Because we want more money. Like, not every killer needs a franchise. Like, look what happened to Freddy. He became a fucking joke. Look what happened to Michael Myers. He became a fucking idiot. Especially, and Blumhouse even touched him and gave him a shitty Halloween Ends where he gets his ass overpowered by some random teenager named Corey. And then got thrown like a concert mob into a grinder. And only went after to get his mask back. And if he got his mask back, he was gonna go and squat and go back to squatting in the sewers after he got his mask back. He didn't give a shit about Haddonfield. Why do we need a sequel to the Black Phone? What's gonna happen in the Black Phone 2? Is the dad gonna drink again? Or is it gonna be, that wasn't the grabber you killed, that was an imposter the whole time? Or is the grabber just gonna become a zombie? Like that? Is this gonna go with a knife and become a fucking joke? And then Finney's gonna get kidnapped again? Is that what's gonna happen? Is it gonna be that? Why would anyone? And then Finney's character, and then Finney finally standing up for himself and killing the grabber, getting his revenge. Is that going to be rendered pointless? Why the fuck would people want to watch a sequel like that? Or people want to be excited for a movie like that? Then again, whenever at Hollywood today with horror, nobody stays dead. No villain gets to stay defeated anymore. Let's just watch this video. Neat. Both see, even a prequel sounds like a shitty idea. No, I disagree. Or Joker 2, or a buck of other sequels. Sinners? I don't know. We'll see. Sinners? We'll see. I'll see what people say. Let's see what people say about this one before I consider it an idea. Well, we'll see. Number 5, James Gunn's Superman. Now, as much as I was kind of raging at the Gunverse back then, years ago, and now, well, seeing like now, honestly, I'm not really excited for this one. No, not because I'm not an obsessed Snyder cultist. I'm not overly upset. Not like those people overly obsessed with Snyder. I like some of the Snyder stuff, but I'm not overly obsessed. It just looks meh. Maybe this one I think I'll just wait to see what Jay says, or Empire Fan Productions says. First, maybe I'm not gonna have high hopes for it. Like, there's a chance it could be a letdown. There's a chance it could be surprising. I'll probably just wait to see. I'll wait and see what Empire Fan says, or likely just wait for the streaming release, or wait for it to hit Crave. I might just rely on Empire Fan Productions' reaction when a movie comes out, and just see what some people say. And I guess it depends on Warner Brothers. Yeah, I'm more of a Batman person. To be honest, I was always more of a Batman guy. I can agree with Leach. I wasn't really a big Superman guy either. I cared more about Batman. I was much more Batman. The Reeve stuff, I definitely love the Reeve stuff. Superman 1 and 2 I've only seen. I didn't see 3 and 4 because people don't like them. I've heard bad things about 3 and 4, so I haven't seen them yet. And if I did see them, I would definitely probably hate them. I've seen 1 and 2 in Superman Returns, Man of Steel, or the Snyder Superman films, the Henry Cavill ones, Superman 1 2 for Christopher Reeve, and I've seen Superman Returns. Definitely, those are the ones I've seen. Wolfman. The teaser was cool, but I'm not too sure about this idea. This doesn't really feel Wolfman-like at all. And it's just, the teaser was cool, but I'm not so sure how I feel about this idea being the Wolfman. But that was a pretty cool teaser. I liked how the teaser was done. And I did love The Invisible Man, so I hope this can be good. Leigh Whannell did good with The Invisible Man, so I hope he could do good with Wolfman. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Nah, Final Reckoning. It probably will not be the final one. They'll probably find a way to make more. They'll probably make a bunch more. Because it's wholly weird. It's wholly weird. It's never the end. Now, guys, I did not see Dead Reckoning because I believe Mission Impossible truly ended with Fallout. Fallout was where Fallout was what ended the Mission Impossible series for me, so I didn't watch Dead Reckoning. And from what I heard it wasn't really all that good. From a lot of reactions I saw, and apparently, especially when I found out they pretty much kill off Rebecca Ferguson's character, I further didn't want to see. That also made me not want to see the movie. After that, so I didn't watch Dead Reckoning. So I'm not sure I'm gonna go watch this either. I wouldn't be surprised if they do another one. Yes! Nobody 2. I forgot about Nobody 2. Shit. I forgot that was coming out this year. Yes. Nobody 2. Oh, yeah. Man. I'm definitely excited for Nobody 2. This was one of my favorite films of 2021. I've always wanted a sequel to this. I hope Leach, I think Cody Leach should check out Hardcore Henry. Oh, yeah, that too. I hope that was a good trailer, but I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Yeah, where was our sequel the 28 weeks later this whole time? Finally, a third 28 Days Later film is happening. But 28 Days Later, guys, is one of my favorite zombie movies of all time. One of my favorites. Such a great film. 28 Weeks Later is a good sequel, but I have some infuriating problems with it. Like, the characters are really stupid, that's for sure, and it does just feel a little bit weaker at times, but I really hope, this trailer was really scary. This trailer was disturbing to sit through. It really feels like they are going back to the tone of the first film with this one, so I hope this can kind of go back to the first film's tone, like. And with Danny Boyle coming back, I really hope this can be good. And it's going to be 3 movies, so I really hope they can deliver with this. I hope they don't fuck over Cillian Murphy's character. I will admit, they better not do that. Yeah. Yep. I agree with that. There are zombie movies. There are zombie movies. Okay? They are zombie movies. They're called zombies. They're just... What are those people expecting? The zombies will just go slowly? No, zombies can run fast too. Zombies don't just walk slow like this. Alright. But that's the end of the video. Now, alright, that's the end of the video. I think the only ones I'm interested in checking out are 28 Years Later, Nobody 2, and Ballerina. Probably the only 3 I'm really interested in this year. Superman, I'll wait on Empire fans' reaction, see what he says first. Then I'll decide if maybe-ish. We'll see. We'll see. Superman, we'll see. That this is kind of a new year where I kind of want to try to be a little less ranty. Maybe try to not be as ranty this year. Because ranting sometimes has kind of gotten some people a little mad. So I want to try to be a little better this year. So I just want to try to be a bit better this year, a bit more positive this year. This time. Like, not going to be crazy hyper stuff. There's still going to be rants if I don't like a movie, but I just want to try to be a bit better this year, is all. Until then, guys, that'll be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you like this, want to see more, don't forget to like, subscribe to Don G. Corleone.